Hello everybody, this is Ava with My Brainy Mess. How is everybody? I'm good, can't complain. Sorry about the inky fingers, but I'm going to show you what I've been doing. I have a video I'm trying very hard to get edited and uploaded, and it keeps erroring on me. So as soon as I get it done, it will be uploaded, and probably will get uploaded before this one does. So there you go, it's just a vicious cycle. I want to do a shout out to Melody Goff. She's a new subscriber. Welcome to my channel. I mostly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy what I have to offer. Gets a little crazy around here, but we have fun. I received a Diva Delight in the mail this week, and what I like about this, I need a sticker, is she made it out of an envelope. It looks like a grocery bag. It was so cool. I love it. It's really neat. And then she has all these beautiful little washi tapes that says it's gonna be all right. Just be yourself, whatever. You have to be your own hero at the touch of love. I can't read the rest of it. Just be yourself. It just continues. See, love is the honey. Everything is, I don't know, sometimes you have to, it's just all kinds of little tidbit. I like that washi. It's kind of cool. And she turned around and sent me all these little fairy angels. These little bitty fairy angels. And I need to find a home for them. And, then she made this little double tag. I guess what they call the mountain pocket or whatever. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 pockets. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, and depending on how you put it on the page, could have 5, right? Kind of neat. Yeah, that's a very familiar pocket. We've done that on the Dear Julie Julie bunches of times. And then she gave me this little tag. And it looks like her uniquely handmade. So that was from, what was her name? Walker's the last name. First name, I have no clue. Jenny Lee Jenny Lee! Jenny Lee Walker gave me that. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jenny Lee. Appreciate it. Appreciate your Diva Delight. And all these little fairies. I have a bunch of them already. We're just going to throw them in there. Throw them in with the rest of my little fairies. I have a whole, you must have gotten these on Spectrum Arts, because that's where I got mine too. Well, thank you, Jenny Lee. I appreciate it. Really do. Diva Delights are fun. They're fun to get in the mail. And I always try to send a Diva Delight, whoever sends me a Diva Delight. And I always try to send out 3 more after that. So I go through the list and at the top and start going down the list of Diva Delights and getting them out. Thank you, Jenna Lee. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. I love the envelope. I'll have to try those envelopes. Okay, I've been making stamps because Gail Gustinelli and Roxy Creation. It's Roxy's idea of making labels, your own labels with your label stamps. And I don't have any label stamps, so I thought I would make my own. So I sat and made this little label stamp, this little label stamp, this one, and I'm hot, of course, and this one. So, and I made it with a sponge. Bought some of these sponge things, and I drew it out and kind of made my labels. they're square, they're pointy, they're not anything fancy, but hey, they work. I'm excited. And then with the leftovers that I had of pieces, I made me a line stamp and just a little rectangular stamp. Made a heart stamp and triangle stamp. So they're not hard to make. You just basically take this foam and a substrate of some sort. Now I needed a bigger one, so I used cardboard and pasted them together to make them more hard, a little more sturdy than just a regular one single side. So I did that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make labels. I'm going to put these away because I'm going to use those for my mixed media stuff. But they're not hard to make. Just need to just do it, basically. And I'm trying hard not to buy stuff. Even though I got my shredder and my blender. So I'm going to start working on shredding papers and trying to, anytime I get junk, I'm going to shred it and try to turn them into homemade papers. So there you go. That's what I'm planning on doing. Okay, I want to make labels. According to Gail and Rachel, they're using all kinds of papers. So I figured I will just play with these and make a bunch of little labelets and go from there. Since there's some red in there, I'm gonna do a red one. We'll do that. Let me get this out of the way. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. And there's a pesky fly in here, so if you see me swatting around, that's the reason. I swear. I'm still working on my little green Amazon journal. Been working on that. Let's see if I can get another image. Yeah, see, why not? I know the lines are kind of thick, but they don't have to stay thick. Well, that's not the stamp, is it? What I did, to make them a little nicer looking with instead of these big old thick lines, you just cut them thinner. See, like this. They're not the prettiest thing in the world, and they're not fancy ends, but look at that. And that's a pretty label. I like that. And then I just kind of snip the corners to kind of give it more I have a twittery light going on. Sorry. I don't know if it's showing on the other end, but it's driving me crazy on this end. So there we go. We've got that label. But as you can see, I cut it thinner to make it not quite such thick lines, because I had a hard time thinning out the foam. There we go. While I'm doing this, I am going to talk about a little annoyance. It's never a dull moment. It sounds like it stopped, but I haven't heard it in the past 30 minutes. So I know yesterday, well, I did a video yesterday and I talked about my air conditioner and the water leakage going on. You'll probably know about it by the time I upload this one. So that's been one annoyance. And I've got to get under the under the airway or wherever we do our filters, and get the bucket out and empty it. But anyway, this morning, I actually slept in this morning. It felt good. I slept till almost... I woke up real early this morning, and I guess I woke up about almost before 6. It was almost 6 o'clock, and see, that didn't show up very much. But you know what? We could take a pen and line it if we wanted to. Yeah, it didn't show either. And I got up and drank some coffee and sat and watched YouTube, something on YouTube, and looked at Facebook, and decided to go back to sleep. I was just really sleepy. So, got the fan on. There you go. You know, that's kind of cool. That was a piece of, what do you call, mark making paper. It's not really paint. I think it's markers and pens that I did for a project. Then I have this one, which is some painty paper. Let's see. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. I want to do this one. I haven't done this one yet. This one has a lot of turquoise in it, so let's try my turquoise. But anyway, I decided to go back to sleep, and I was sleeping so good. I very rarely sleep good, but I was sleeping good. And all of a sudden, something woke me up with a thump. And I ignored it. You know how you do when you sleep, you hear something that's annoying you, but you don't want to wake up to figure out what it is. Well, it just kept on and kept on. And then the dogs got frustrated. Every time they would hear the thump, they turn around and bark and go outside, and then they come back in, and then it started again. Finally, I decided, it's time to get up, I guess. So I got up. Couldn't figure out what it was. I went outside, nothing there. But I know it had to do something to my window, because I thumped the window, and I thought that something is maybe accidentally hit my window, whatever. Well, I found the little culprit. There's this little bluebird. I found out it's a bluebird because I posted it on my Facebook, a film of what it was doing. And it would get up on my swing and literally run into my kitchen window and make a loud noise. And then it kept doing that, and then it would fly off for a little bit, and it kept doing it again. It went on like that for 3 hours, guys. It was ridiculous. And then the wind's blowing outside, and the wind started blowing, and the on my swing, he would go from the swing to the window and thump the window, and then he would go back to the swing, and then back to the window, thump the window, and he just kept on and kept on. And let's see, what color do I want to? I'll try yellow. And I know this I may need to stamp this off. And it just kept on and on and on and on. It's just ridiculous. And then the wind was blowing, and then the swing, the cover of the swing flapped up over him and ticked him off. And so Nanny started attacking the swing and trying to tearing up the swing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this little bird is going to be a pain in my tail today. And it was cute at first, but now it started to get annoying. He'd go and try to tear up my swing cover, and then he'd go and fly into the window and thump the window. I know he's probably catching bugs or whatever, and he's probably trying to get some threads off the swing, but oh my gosh, he was just being very, very annoying. Oh, that turned out green. Look at that. Interesting. But anyway, so that has been my fun for the day. Like I said, never a dull moment in this household. And it was so cute. Crisco, my male dog, every time he would hear it, he'd go out and bark, 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 bark. And every time he'd see the bird, he'd go out and chase it away. And it got to the point where it wore him out. And finally, he got back on the couch. And every time that bird would thump the window, he'd go, "Arr." He'd start grumbling. It was so cute. He was too tired to go chase it. Instead, he'd just grumble. But anyway, I got so tickled at him. Oh, and my cat, and Crisco absolutely adores my cat. He just thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread, and he wants to play with him so bad. But Gumbo's old. He's 14 years old, and almost 15, and he just doesn't like to play anymore. He likes to play on his own. He wasn't in the mood to play, and he tore into Crisco. And of course, when he tore into Crisco, Shelby had to get involved. I like this paper. I want some of that. Let's get a bigger stamp, and let's do black. And anyway, he went after Crisco. And of course, Shelby, when that happens, Shelby can't stand Gumbo. She just goes after him all the time. And when Crisco yelped, of course, then Shelby started in on it, and then I had to intrude. And next thing you know it, Crisco and Gumbo were at it. And finally, I got him calmed down a little bit. And, of course, Crisco would not leave Gumbo alone. And next thing you know it, I saw Crisco coming in the house and with Gumbo. And he was cowering to Gumbo. Still wouldn't leave him alone. He wanted to play and tell him he's sorry. That was the cutest thing you've ever seen. He literally cowered to that cat and went down lower than the cat's head and tried to basically say he was sorry. You could tell he was saying he was sorry, and then he got his feelings hurt because Gumbo would have nothing to do with him, and he came up on the couch pouting. But it was really interesting to see that dynamic between him and Gumbo. He knew that Gumbo was the winner, and he apologized and wanted so much for Gumbo to love him back, and he didn't, of course. Cats are just weird like that. Gumbo is not a lover. That's kind of cute. That turned out neat. But it was kind of sad. I felt so sorry for Crisco. It was so sweet. Him trying to, where did my stamp off sheet go? Trying very hard to say he was sorry. The only thing about these sponges, they really soak up the ink. See, I want to do a red. And it was pretty funny this morning. Got really tickled. So it has been an exciting morning. I tell you. Never a dull moment. Sounds like the bird stopped. Haven't heard him thump in the last 30 minutes. So maybe he's gone on his way. I posted the picture on Facebook because I didn't know what this bird was or what he was doing, and somebody said it was a bluebird, and probably the bluebird has a nest somewhere and is hunting bugs. And I imagine he was trying to pull threads for his nest or something off my... But he was a busy little boy this morning trying to take care of his little family or her family or what. I don't know if it was a boy or girl, but they said it was definitely a bluebird. And and I've just never had that happen before. I just thought that was kind of interesting. There we go. We got that one. See how pretty that one is? These are fun. Okay. We've done this. We've done that. Let's do some of this. I'm going to cut a piece off. But, let's see. Let's do another one. I want to do brown. We've done that one. Okay, I want to get that stamp in here. Didn't quite get it in there, but... My labels are not as pretty as everybody's, but you know what? It was free. Didn't have to pay 20 bucks, 30 bucks for a thing of labels. And I think they turned out fine. It is amazing what you can do without money. Sheila's teaching me that, Creative Nana. She's showing me some good ideas on how to create things without having to spend money. And I like that. Let's do this one. There's probably enough ink on it to do a second one, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. We watched a movie last night that was kind of cute. It kind of reminded me a little bit of You Got Mail, but a little bit different. About a woman. Don't remember the name of it. I never can remember the name of these shows. I watch so many. Never can remember the name of them. But it was about a woman who was, was supposed to be engaged to her fiance. He hadn't proposed yet, and she didn't find out about the proposal until later. They were together, and then he got ran over by a drunk driver, killed him, and she grieved for a long time and kept his phone number. And anyway, she 2 years later, she started trying to grieve and get over him, and so she started talking to him via text, the text that she had, not thinking that somebody else might have this number. I love this paper. It's so pretty. Anyway, the number, of course, was assigned to somebody else. And I want to do this, but I want to do it in black. To somebody else, it was a work number to a guy who evidently was a writer for the music business. And Celine Dion was in it. She played one of the characters. Well, she played the singer in this character that he was interviewing. And he kept getting these really sad texts from this lady. And he had just broken up with another gal he was having a hard time with. And he pretty much had given up on dating and what have you. And something in these texts kind of just moved him. And he never texted back because he knew it was a very, very, personal thing that she was going through. And so he never texted back. But he found out he wanted to meet her. And he found out through the text some of the stuff where she was going to be. So he found out she was an opera buff and met her at the opera. He finally came across her at the opera. And of course they dated and had a good time. And of course, she finds out about, he never did tell her how he met her. It was a good story. It was a sweet little story. Kind of reminded me of You Got Mail in a little sort of way, except through text. But she was the only one texting. He was just the reciprocator of those texts. It was sweet. So I don't remember the name of it. And then we watched a weird one, Madam Web. I remember that name because it was just an easy name to remember. With Dakota Johnson. That one was a weird one. It was, I guess, one of those Marvel shows or something. I don't know. I'm not into that. Didn't realize it was going to be that strange. But look at this, guys. Aren't those pretty? I like that. Those are turning out pretty labels. Cool. I like those. And then I made some off camera with some little bit of cardstock. I started to cut that out and I thought, hey, we're not supposed to do that. Just the first stamp. Isn't that cute? It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so what can we use? What should we use next? Oh, some more of these little ones. I'll do red again. But, okay. There we go. Those are cute. Man, I'm liking this. So anytime you do a journal and do a theme, you can make your own theme labels. It's kind of cool. I like that. Kind of neat, kind of neat. Kind of neat, neat, neat. Let's see, I want to... but it makes you all inky. Be prepared. Need my stamp off page. Okay. I want this little piece here. Didn't quite come out green. I like that. That turned out cute. I like this, guys. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Let's see. Getting all inky though. All right, let's do something different. Let's do maybe some grid. I'm going to do brown. Where's my brown? Where's my brown? Let's do brown. I need my stamp off page. It does hold ink. Just let y'all know that. The only thing bad about not having clear stamps, you can't see what's underneath what you're stamping on. Let's go this way. Get some of that text over there. This is another one of those pieces of the files I got from my ex-boss's brother's stuff. He had a bunch of receipts and checks, receipts, canceled checks. They're not old. They're in the 70s. 70s old. But 70s now is considered vintage, huh? So there we go. We've got that. That's kind of different. Different. Okay. Did some of that. Let's do some music. Let's do a big one. Let's do this one. This one's one of my favorites. Let's do it brown as well. There we go. Now we got music label. There we go. That's cool. You know, I still haven't gotten me a, let's do one of these. I like these bigger labels more so than the little label. Ooh, I'm hot again. Oh, let's do this green. That's green. I'm not going to, yeah, we'll do it in brown. I just pulled out a bunch of different types of papers. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, by the way, the guy that played on played the main guy, well, she's such a hunk. On the girl that lost her fiance and where she was texting. Gosh, I wish I can remember the name of the show. Was the guy from, the main guy from Outlander. If anybody ever watches Outlander. Oh, he's a hunk of monk. Oh. I like him. He can make my toes curl. He's just such a cutie. Okay, let's, I'm gonna use some more of this. Where's that small one? Yeah, let's use this. I want to try let's try this green. Stamp off page. Let's use this green, see what it does. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah. Dream. It's like a dictionary page of some sort. Ooh, that's interesting. It's almost the same color, but a little darker. There we go. Okay. That was fun. I like that one. Let's see, I'll put that in my envelope pages. Whoops. Everything's starting to fall over here. Hold on. There we go. All right, let's do some book pages. Trying to find one that's not. I'm going to go ahead and use what's already on here. There we go. There we go. Got that one done. That's kind of cool. All right, which other things do we have in here that would be fun? I have some of Rachel's digitals. Oh, this would be fun. I have a little aircraft log that I got at an antique place. This would be kind of cool. Let's do a big one. Nope. Yeah, let's do it and do it this way. That'd be kind of cool, huh? But I want to do brown. Let's do brown, do brown, do brown. I kind of like the brown. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool. That's cool. Well, guys, I'm gonna stop here. I don't see anything. Oh, well, we got. Oh, let's do a Rachel digital real quick before I run off. Where did that one I was using here? Since it's already got ink on it. Let's use it. Yeah, see, there's a lot of ink on that thing. I like my stamps. I think they're cool. And I think they make neat labels. I do. I'm not unhappy with them at all. Let's see. Let's see, I have all this other stuff, but I don't want to do those. We could do this. Oh man. It's like all of a sudden I just get real cold. I don't want to do another big one, but we're going to use black this time. We're going to do this last one and then we're going to go. This is a short video. And I think we're gonna go this route. Just slap it on, Ava. Yeah. There we go. All right, with those stamps that I've made, these, probably should have made some more of this one, but I didn't. And I didn't make one of this one. I made all of these little labels. Aren't they precious? What do you think, guys? See, you don't need much money to make things. I really like this stamp foam idea. Wish I could figure out about I bought some stuff to make my stencils, and I tried working with it, but I can't get it to cut nicely. And I can't find, I thought maybe if I use my, what do you call it? My hot iron, my, I can't think of the name of it. Soldering iron. I can't find it, so if I find that, I think that might work, because I think I can get a small tip and maybe be able to burn a stencil or something. I don't know, but that is a project I got to look into if I can find my soldering iron. I used to use it all the time, and I've put it away, and now I can't find it. Isn't that the case? But look at all my pretty labels. I like my labels, guys. We just need to use them. All right, guys, I thank y'all from the top of my brain to the bottom of my feet. Please like and share and subscribe to my videos. Hit the like button. Hit the notification button, let you know that I have a video coming on. And I thank y'all again, and y'all have a most blessed day, and I will see y'all on the flip-flop.